sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil, as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Indianapolis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
At the 33-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Gun, it's Jones. Escaping to his left. Now he takes off.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackler's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And the 11.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
He's got his tight end. That's one. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for
A
Colts.
big gainer for Indianapolis. 37 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
He was taken down behind
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Josh Down.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Badgley's kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Into the hands of Juju. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
First down, Chiefs.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
They put Kelsey in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Colts 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. Play action here. Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Mahomes now to throw again. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the 2 goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that first down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on 2nd and 3rd down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. Third and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead.
Chiefs 7, Colts 3.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Colts offense ready to see the football for the second time. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing, Jones. He'll try and get there on the ground. Jones into the slide, protects himself, and picks up the 1st down.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
Now a play fake. Jones. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Jones gonna hang on to it here. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Derek Nottie on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down as we are ready to get back underway. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Holmes makes the give and keeps it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Chiefs.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
First down, Kansas City.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
So everyone's going to focus on the throw, right, Mike? But it was really the way he used his eyes to manipulate the defense that really made that shot downfield possible.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop him.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The Chiefs ball carrier. He's brought down by Laiatu Latu. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Mahomes back. Now he'll run. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And that's the problem with playing man coverage. There's just not enough eyes on the quarterback. Everyone has their eyes on their receiver that they're matched up with, and he's able to pick up that 1st down with his legs.
That one taken in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Colts 3.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Woo! And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the 1st down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
Jones now on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. 3rd down coming up.
Who'll be in the game?
From the gun, it's Jones. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just roll it.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Just a quick read by the linebacker on that running back screen. He beats everybody to the spot and blows this play up for a loss.
It is third and long. That's Pierce in motion. On third and long, it's Jones. A short pass taken in by Warren. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's third down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down with it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He'll try to run for it.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Kansas City.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Marquise Brown. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Right back to the air from Mahomes. That's made by Smith-Schuster. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, KC.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that third down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Jones to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
No way, I can't believe this.
That was terrible. Guys, what are you doing?
Waste of time.
Disgraceful.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 43, here's second and 6. Now Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
The line of scrimmage.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They find a way to convert on fourth down and pick up 10 yards.
First down, Kansas City.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down,
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
20-yard line.
Third and a long way to go. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On fourth down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Colts offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll tuck it and take off. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On play action, it's Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Colts first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
On first down, Jones. He'll step up and run.
Jones scrambles from the pocket. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's down. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Indianapolis.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Jones. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Jonathan Taylor, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. That's Pierce in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. The kick is good. And the Colts will cut the deficit to 7.
Colts 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive. Mahomes back into the hands of Juju. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes. Looking middle. He's got Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 18.
The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
Come on!
Me and the homies can trade your outfits.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Charvarius Ward on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. They go play action with Mahomes. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Colts 13.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense about ready to take over once more. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. He'll step up and run this. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Taylor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taylor, the ball carrier. Brought down by Nick Bolton. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. Gun, it's Jones. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
At the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Can't imagine it's very
44-yard
fun
line.
tackling a guy like this, Mike, when he gets a full head of steam, great vision, the physicality to finish the run through contact. And I think defensively, they're just happy they were able to get him on the ground.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Second and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Jones. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on downs. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man, it's Juju Smith-Schuster downfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the 1st down.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Butker now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
Chiefs 34, Colts 13. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Jones to throw. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun now for Jones. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Number 84, Tyler Warren. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
To throw, it's Jones. He gets this one complete to Pittman. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
For a Colts.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Jones to the air again. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. Again, they'll throw with Jones. Forced out wide.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. The motion man here is Mitchell. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for a Colts.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Back to throw is Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Jones. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is to the goal line and in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy. Here's Badgley for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit.
Colts 20.
This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
40-yard line.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Now it's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Pacheco. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. First and 10 now from the 36. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.